Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another Sims 4 build video. So today we are back to renovating Willow Creek, and I was thinking since it's October, maybe we should go on and renovate the Goth family house. I haven't really had plans to renovate this, but it seems like a good time, so let's do it. Now, when I was thinking about doing this renovation, I thought about possibly trying to do the solid color challenge for this house. It's not like that originally. I mean, as far as the exterior, it kind of is a solid color house. Is that the roof? Is that the top of this build? Okay, there we go. That looks so much better. But yeah, as far as the exterior, it is just black. So maybe possibly we'll do the solid color situation on the outside, but I just don't know if I want to do that on the inside. Also, it's been ages since I looked at this house. So let's check out what the house looks like to start with. Up here on the very top floor, we have a bedroom. I'm assuming this is Alexander's bedroom because I don't think it's Cassandra. I don't know why I called her Cassie. I don't feel like I know her well enough to call her Cassie. She might not even appreciate that. But yeah, I think this would be Alexander's bedroom. He's kind of up here by himself. I feel sorry for him a little bit. Then on the, what is this, the third floor? Does this house have 4 floors? No. Okay, this is the second floor. I was going to say, I'm not doing this renovation. I'm chickening out right now. I don't want to do 4 floors. But we have Cassie's room, Cassandra's room. Then we have a living area with a grand piano. And I'm assuming this is Mortimer and Bella's room with a bathroom attached to it. We also have a bathroom over here. I don't love the stairs layout right here, so we might have to change that up, even though I really don't like dealing with stairs either, so I don't know, but we will figure something out. And then on the first floor, we have a humongous kitchen. It looks like maybe a half bath, although it's a very large half bath. We have a purple dining room. It's a bit random, and an entryway and a very grand living room. Also, there's plenty of outdoor space. I say plenty, it's really not that much actually, but that's okay. We're gonna fix this house up, you guys. Hopefully. Hopefully it will look better. I'm a little nervous. I always get nervous when I start a new build though. It always makes me a bit nervous. To be honest, I'm nervous the whole time that I'm doing the build, so this is nothing new. I don't like this fence. I feel like I want to go on and get rid of that. I feel like it kind of closes the house in, which may be the point because they maybe don't want the neighbors coming around. They do seem like secretive people, to be honest, but I just don't like the way it looks. We might add another little fence back here when we get ready to, but I'm also thinking about sliding the house backwards a little bit because it feels very close to the front of the lot, and I'm not sure that I like that. I think we're going to be getting rid of most of the backyard because the thing is that there's also this whole area back here that kind of looks like a backyard. It's not actually a part of the lot, but with the tool mod, we could put stuff back there if we wanted to, and they don't seem that outdoorsy, honestly. I don't think we're gonna have to worry about it. I think I would rather have the house scooched back a little bit. Now, for the exterior, I do want to keep the solid black look. I don't like the wallpaper. I definitely want to change the brick wallpaper because I just feel like it could be more bold. I may regret that decision later, but right now that's what I'm gonna do. I like these bricks. Do I, though? We also could just go with the spade concrete look. The problem is it just doesn't have a whole lot of texture to it, so we would really have to add plenty of decorations on the exterior to kind of make up for that. I don't think horse ranch is the vibe for the Goth family. We could, though, do this cats and dogs shingle. Actually, it's not really dark enough either. I was gonna say we could use this for this little tower area. That's what I'm gonna call that. Basically where Alexander lives, apparently. They've essentially put Alexander in the attic, and I don't know how I feel about it, but that definitely darkens it up. Okay, that's more mysterious at this point, right? I think we'll start there. Now, the problem is the roofing. The first problem, at least. There's probably going to be plenty of them, but I don't love this roofing, but I don't like roofing in general, so I'm kind of nervous to try to improve it because I'm not sure that I'm going to be able to improve it. Also, let's just go on and delete a little bit of this landscaping. What about the foundation? Do we have something darker for that? I don't actually hate the horse ranch. I know I said they weren't going to be horse ranch vibes, but I feel like that's the best all black option that I have. Now I kind of got to look at the shape of the house. I know right now it does not look good. I haven't even finished putting the wallpaper everywhere. I think that we could get rid of this spot right here, and then we could put a tiny little roof over this back porch because I do feel like we're going to need that, but we could get rid of that door. And then other than that, do I hate the shape of this house? Am I good with it? I feel like I am good with it. It's just the roofing that's going to become a problem. And you know what? I think we should put a door up here for Alexander because because if he has to be stuck in the attic, at least he could go out and chill out on the roof. There should at least be some kind of benefit for having to have your bedroom in the attic. Why can I not place a door there? Probably because of the stairs. Also, I don't know if I'm going to keep these doors or windows. Okay, nothing is safe at this point. Oh, I just nearly bulldozed the lot. I want to bulldoze the terrain, not the whole lot. All right, I got to think about the roofing. I was thinking we could do one of these guys. I guess we actually do need to do this one though, don't we? I don't like the pointy. I would like it to be more like this. I have to look up some inspiration for the roofing. I'm overwhelmed. What are we going for? Gothic style? Gothic architecture? You know what? I feel like we may have to change these rounded out corners. I get they look nice, but it's making my life complicated and I think we're gonna have to change them. I mean, I don't have to roof the whole thing, but the inspiration picture I just looked up is telling me to roof the whole thing. How do I get rid of this rounded corner easily? I wish I could just delete it. Okay, there we go. You can just delete it. I know it's ugly now, but we're gonna fix it. Whoa, I just deleted the whole roof. All right, so we could grab one of these guys. I know all these windows are getting messed up. I shouldn't even be doing this. I feel like I'm seriously gonna regret this. Okay, I have a new plan for Alexander to have a little space that he can go outside. Apparently, it's gonna be right here. That's where it has worked out to. So this is gonna be his little space. He can walk out here and do whatever he enjoys. I haven't actually looked at their traits. I'm not super familiar with the Goth family. I mean, obviously they're iconic in the game, but I don't really know that much about them. So I do have to check in on their traits and stuff to kind of figure out what we're doing with them. Also, I'm completely aware that this looks tragic right now. I feel like it's going to get better, but who knows? I kind of like this scalloped pine roof. It says one admiring look and all your neighbors will pine for pine too. I feel like that fits. That's on theme, right? Because we want to make the neighbors jealous. And also I just think it kind of looks cool and a little bit extravagant, which I feel like the Gothic style has a very extravagant, beautiful, detailed look. And so far I'm not achieving that, but that's okay. We're gonna do something. I don't know that it's gonna be better than it was to start with, but it's gonna be something. It's gonna be a renovation for sure. Okay, that does not look good. That was a mistake. I am gonna delete that. I could throw a werewolf up here. That doesn't look good. Nope, that's not a good plan. What about one of these things from vampires? This one does have some red in it, but I feel like a lot of the interior of the house has some red, so maybe we could make that work. It also looks very vampire-y, so maybe not. This one is just black and gold. Okay, that looks better. I'm not totally sure what to do over here. I feel like I might have made a mistake with the roofing. The inspiration picture has one of these guys kind of right there on the front. That looks like trash though. Can I make it look better with some roof trim? No. I don't know if I like any of this. Maybe we should give it a little curve just to spice it up a little bit. Maybe I just have to leave it like that, you guys. Maybe I have to give up. Columns would help. Let's pick out a column. But I know I'm still not going to be happy with this side of the house because it looks like I forgot to roof it, which I didn't forget. I just don't know how to roof it. I kind of like these big chunky columns from Get Together. Why is this so difficult? I need a better window. That's what I need. And I don't think I have one. Okay, I think we finally have a slight improvement, you guys. I am gonna pretend like this side of the build does not exist right now. I finally feel better about the tower. I feel like what is this called? The roof freeze absolutely took it to the next level. That helped me so much, but I have to be careful when I place those because they tend to disappear really easily. So I just have to kind of wait until I know that the interior is sorted out before I place the roof freezes, but at least we have progress. And what kind of door do we want? I've been going for a bit of an intricate look. Hold on, my camera's jumping like crazy. I went with Seasons for this window because I needed something kind of big and it was the only thing that worked, but I got these stained glass windows from Growing Together, and this one does have some stained glass swatches as well, but you can kind of see that we have a few shapes, we have a few details going, so I want something to match that. I don't really want an archway. I feel like I'd rather have something that's closed in, but I do like the little detail at the top of this door, so I want something like that, but not really vampires. I'm not feeling vampires. I mean, we could do it. Let's just place that down just in case. We also have this guy. This is a nice door. It's a little bit more industrial than what I was going for. Another vampire option. And then these Ironworks Love Struck doors are really nice, but they're kind of small, so I don't think I want to use that. I feel like it's probably going to be vampires. And then I'll grab a few more of these windows to go on each side. Maybe instead of the Growing growing together ones, we go with this base game one because this one's a little bit bigger, but it stands out a little bit more. Does this look silly? Maybe I could cut off this part of the house. I mean, all they have in here is a piano. I could just delete that, delete this part of the room, and then I could put a little roof down here. Still don't think it looks great. If we do that, I feel like we need to scooch this porch over just a little bit. I think I have a slightly new plan for the roofing. I feel like I'm going to delete these side pieces. This actually may mess literally everything up. That's okay. That's okay at this point because it doesn't look good anyway. Yeah, this is actually definitely going to mess up Alexander's spot back there. But I also am just viciously tired of the roofing of this build. I completely understand why they did not have this build roof. This is ridiculous, and I feel like everything I do is just making it worse. Wait, have I almost figured it out? Is Alexander gonna get the balcony of his dreams after all? This is ugly, but I don't care. This is the best it's been so far, so we are gonna look away. Now, I need some more of these guys, whatever these are called, and I think that is the best I can do for the roofing, and I am fully aware that it doesn't look great, but that is it. That's what I've got, you guys. We'll try to throw a bunch of roof decorations up here to try to make it look better. Also, I feel like I need to change out the chimney. We could do growing together. Also, that horse ranch actually looks good with the house. I mean, the horse ranch pack, you feel like it's all cowboys, right? And horses, but it's actually a pretty handy pack when it comes to building. I mean, there's sometimes that it doesn't work and it looks a bit horse ranchy. And then there's other times that, I mean, look at that chimney. That chimney works. It's acting like it's been living here its whole life. And I can actually use it to hide a little bit of this roof imperfection over here. So that works out perfect. What are these things for though? Where could we put those? I don't feel like that's where they're supposed to go, but I don't hate it either. We could do those around the corners. Okay, they're actually kind of difficult to place. So maybe we just do that in the front of the build. Also, we could do it up here, I guess, on the tower. I actually feel slightly decent about the way the tower's looking. Oh, but see, then look at it. Why is it doing that? Why is it going around in circles like that? I don't want to just place it on the front of the tower. If I place it on the tower, I need it on all four corners. This thing is so weird. Whatever, it's fine. The roofing's done. I feel so much better about that. It's such a dark and gloomy house, but I think that's the goal. I think that I read that this house was inspired by the Addams family, and just full disclaimer, I don't know that much about the Addams family, so please don't judge me too harshly. This is the darkest build I've ever done before. I'm not happy with my wallpaper choices as of right now. I might swap that spa day wallpaper over to this growing together one. Okay, I'm feeling slightly better about the exterior at this point. I do think we need a new front door, and I was just thinking we could do maybe one of these from base game. Actually, we need a medium size. I forgot about medium size stuff when I was doing the windows. I'm gonna have to revisit the windows now. Oh dear. But basically, I was thinking we could just do one of these base game solid black doors. We could also keep this one, just bump it up to medium and do it in black instead of brown. Then we could bring these stained glass windows down right here, right next to it. I'm feeling like we're okay on the windows. I don't feel great about the seasons window, but I don't feel bad enough about it to change it. Over here, which this tree is annoyingly in my way, but over here on this side of the house, I didn't put any more windows. I feel like we have a lot of windows. So over here, I'm going to put trees. I'm going to put some of those really tall trees. I don't know what they're called. Kind of like these guys to cover up the fact that I did not want to put windows there to cover up my laziness. But then over here, okay, the back of the house, it doesn't look good. It doesn't. I am aware of that. I'm hoping the landscaping will help some. These trees are getting on my nerves. I can't zoom out and it's driving me crazy. But this spot is hideous and I don't know what to do about it. I feel like we're just gonna have to cross our fingers and hope that the roof freeze helps that situation. But also another thing I changed was the columns. What I ended up doing was I grabbed the horse ranch columns, which I know it's weird, you guys. I did not expect to be using a bunch of horse ranch in this particular build, but it's happening because it blends in with the wallpaper pretty well. I feel like the column that I was using, it was a bit dramatic and I feel like it was attention seeking and I don't feel like it looked good. So I decided to use the horse ranch one when it's up touching the house. And then I was thinking for the porches, we could use this original get together column that I had been using. So you guys can see how much darker it is than the horse ranch column. I don't know what all we're going to put out on these balconies at this point, but I am not going to worry about it. Definitely a chess table. I'm going to be putting a chess table table right here. I feel like that's the perfect spot. But I feel like the shell of the house is done and it looks slightly better than I thought it was going to when I started this build. I was not feeling good about it at the beginning, but I feel like I've redeemed it. I'm not saying it's better than the original. I'm definitely not saying that. It looks like I'm at least trying to improve it and not like I'm trying to destroy it, because I feel like there was a certain point when it kind of looked like that. I have completely demolished their backyard, which I feel kind of bad about, but like I said, they're not outdoorsy people. They don't look like they go outdoors that often. I said the shell was done, but it's not. I need to really quickly sort out the interior rooms so that I can go in and place my roof freezes, because the interior is a mess right now. I mean, I'm not totally focused on getting the interior back to normal at this point. That's not my goal. I just want to sort out the rooms so that, oh my gosh, why did this roof just come into this build? Are you serious? Get out of here. I'm gonna have to do it like this. This is gonna mess up my exterior wallpaper and it is going to annoy me. At least the roof doesn't come into the house though. My columns did. And look, I placed my door above the stairs. No, we'll figure that out later. I am not gonna think about that right now. Actually, I am gonna go on and think about it. I'm gonna go on and move it. It's messing up my windows and everything. I'm not gonna lie, the stair situation, it's not good. I'm gonna bring it back over here, and then maybe if we flip it like that, it's still gonna mess up this window. Maybe if I lift up the window a little tiny bit like that. Nope, that still does not work. Well, this is very annoying, and it is my own fault. I should have checked the stairs before I placed my windows. How bad does that look? The railing is kind of cutting into the glass a little bit. Does it look good? No, it does not. Maybe if I scooch my window over like that and it's kind of going into the wood part of the window, maybe it doesn't look as bad. Mistakes were made, you guys. Mistakes were made. I could move the door over here. So there's that. That's fixed. And I wonder if there's any particular reason that this bathroom needs to be absolutely ginormous. I'm gonna kind of do that. It's still ridiculously big, but it would let me do my stairs like, wait, why can't I place my stairs back? I deleted my stairs and now I can't place them back. I want them back. Why can't I place them? Oh, I know why. I know why. Okay, hold on. I have to straighten them back out. We'll scooch this over like that. And then, I don't know, we could possibly actually scooch these stairs back one tile, which makes our bathroom ginormous. I guess that's why it was ginormous. I guess that answers my question. We could scooch this in like that and kind of just change the layout when we do our thing with that. We'll deal with that bathroom later. I don't want to deal with it right now. Did that mess up Alexander's room? Right now, he's my favorite of all the Goth family members, and I think it's because he's been placed in the attic. So I want to make sure he has the best of the best. I think that we're good though. I had to add Cassandra a bathroom as well. It is the weirdest shaped bathroom ever, but I have a window here. So I had to do what I had to do. And honestly, her room's too big anyway, so I fixed it. I am going to change this half bath in some way. I don't know how, but I feel like it's safe to place the roof freezes. Let me just change this bathroom really quickly. What if we just scooch the bathroom in like that too? That would give us a little bit more space with the kitchen. The kitchen's big, but I mean, I get it. It's a fancy house. I get that. Let's do our roof freezes and hope for the best. Oh, look at that. Look at that messing up my wallpaper. I knew it was going to do that. I forgot to check it actually. That's my bad. Okay, that does help the back of the house a teeny tiny bit. I'm not saying the back of the house is great, but the roof freeze really does come to the rescue. There we go. Now we are done with the shell of the house. I think I need to work on the landscaping now. For terrain paint, I think I'm going to go with muddy mud to give it a spooky look. I actually really like these little trees, so I'm going to do a couple of those right in the front of the build. And then this tree right here, this is the kind that I was talking about that I'm going to hide my laziness over here. I'm just going to place 3 of those guys. They have this little flower, which honestly, this is a cute little flower. I just want to make it a little bit bigger, and we can use those a few places. They also have this shrub. I'm not filling the palm plant for the Goth family, so I think I'm going to get rid of that. There's some that we got with vampires. They're purple, and I think they would look nice. This isn't the one I was thinking of. I think the purple one is actually from Outdoor Retreat, and I'm not going to bother going to get that because this is perfect. I'm going to use this one instead. And I'm just going to do my typical landscaping and surround the whole house. The landscaping is done, which means that the exterior is almost done. I was going to say it was done. I was so ready. I was so hyped, but I still still do have to sort out these balconies. Is that roof freeze in my house? Get out of here. Let's see what we have as far as black rugs go. We have this one from high school years. It's a bit modern though. Maybe something more like this guy. I'm maintaining the all black vibe on the exterior. Everything I put out here is going to be black except for the landscaping, of course. Actually, I take that back because we might have to add some plants, and I don't know how many options we have for black plants either. I mean, this technically is sorted as black, so we could throw that over here in the corner. And then over here, originally, they just have this little bench. I don't know what I want to put out here. I just don't know what kind of activities they're gonna like. I know for sure that up here, we're putting a chess table. I said that. I meant it. Do I have a black chess table? Yes, I do. I also have like a fancy one. And conveniently, these chairs are hanging out. I'm just gonna grab those, and those can be the chairs for the chess table. This is black. Oh, this is what, from Growing Together? This is nice. I'll put that in the corner up here. Should we put another rug up here as well, kind of under the chess table? This is gonna be a nice one for the interior, but I don't want to put it on the exterior. I don't want to forget about it though. Let me go on and throw it somewhere. We could do this rug, I guess. I just feel like that's a lot. No, let's not do that. What other kind of activities do we have? We could put a few garden planters out here, I guess, just in case somebody wanted to garden. I don't know what else I want to put out there. We could technically call that done. So I think that the first thing I'm going to do is Alexander's room. That way we can get done with this top floor and I can decorate his balcony. So Alexander Goth, he is a little child right now. His lifetime aspiration is Whiz Kid. So he does need to play 3 games of chess. We already have a chess table. I think he actually has a chess table in his room as well. So we might move that out to the balcony. What else does he have to do? Achieve level 5 mental, finish homework. So we'll give him a desk. He also needs the science table. Okay, let me go on and grab that because I will forget that I said that. Science table. Boom. All right, next. He has no skills. He's a bookworm. He dislikes hardworking Sims. That is strange. Okay, maybe he has some resentment at Mortimer and Bella. I'm not sure about that, but he dislikes hardworking Sims, which really is not relevant to anything we're doing. And that pretty much sums up Alexander. He's a bookworm. All right, I can work with that. The only thing about putting the chess table outside is the weather, but the one that I placed down here is covered, so they could use that one if it was a thunderstorm or if it was raining or something like that. I don't like these chairs though. I'm getting rid of those. I'll just copy these from downstairs. And so then for his room, it looks like they have a very red theme going on. Now, I don't know if I can keep that. What I was thinking about doing was actually swapping the flooring to brown instead of going all black inside the house because I just don't know how I'm going to feel about it. Let's do that. And I do want to change the wallpaper. I can't commit to this wallpaper. I like this one. I do kind of like it. I don't know if it's on theme for Alexander, but I like it. I also need some railing up here because I somehow deleted that, and this is currently a safety hazard. He can keep his chandelier if he wants to, but right now it's in my way, so gonna have to scooch outside temporarily. And I'm gonna upgrade him to a full-size bed because he deserves it. Let's do this one. It's not super fancy though, is it? He also has this blue ottoman. Maybe he likes blue. This one is from Cats and Dogs, and it's blue, and I am tired of looking at beds, so I say we give him this bed. Or actually, what if we use the really cool Starry Night painter's bed? Where is that at? I just saw it and I've lost it. This one. I mean, do we feel like Alexander would like that? I feel like he might, you guys. I might have to change his wallpaper. What about this wallpaper? I feel like that matches the bed a little bit better because it's not as dark. He has a cool robot lamp. I'm gonna size that up, but not that big. That's too far. Let's do halfway. Let's do that. And then I would kind of like to give him a frog as well. And then I guess I need to pick out some curtains. I was thinking the science table could kind of go over here in the corner. I don't know if I want to keep this ottoman. I feel like we can sell that. These Cats and Dogs curtains, they're kind of shabby looking. The only trouble is that his window is so high up. I feel like it's gonna look strange. But I think the tallest curtains I have are city living. I mean, that could work. It just doesn't look great. I despise this renovation so far, you guys. What about plants? Does he like plants? Would he like that? I don't know if it actually looks good, but it looks like something that a kid would want to have in their room. It's very whimsical. That's what I'm going with. Now we need some kind of artwork to go back here. Ooh, this Love Struck painting has a really sad swatch, or at least I feel like it's a very sad swatch. Let me see if I can find it. It's this one. It fits the vibe. He's living in an attic. I feel like it doesn't do him justice. I guess we could give him the My First Pet stuff, and we could give him a hamster as well. Where am I going to put his hamster? Okay, because those are big, and he still has this dresser, which honestly is a bit shabby. I feel like they don't like Alexander very much, you guys. Maybe we just get a different dresser. Should we give him the costume trunk? Is that an actual dresser as well, though? I don't know if it works the same way. He also has this ship. I have to figure out something to do with that. We could also do the tiny living dresser, and we could place the ship back up there. We could do the little spaceship rug. I feel like that would fit in here. His room is kind of crazy, honestly. I don't feel like I've done a good job on this. I didn't even get him a bookshelf, and he's a bookworm. I have to get him a bookshelf. I have to find somewhere to put it. Maybe we'll do wall bookshelves, because I do need stuff on this wall. What about the growing together ones? Would that block the staircase? That is the question. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna lift it up just a little bit like that, kind of scooch it over. I'm so tired of my camera jumping, but maybe we can size up the coat of arms and we can kind of place it right there. I feel like at this point, honestly, what's bugging me the most is the curtains. I feel like the plant curtains are just a little too boho. I think I'm gonna go with these high school years curtains or shades or whatever they are. I don't know why that one's got a weird shadow. And then can I do the same thing over here? Could I somehow change this up? Because I don't like it. Yeah, I can do that. Okay, that still leaves the big window. I don't know. It does look like a little kid's room. It looks like a little kid decorated it, which is not a compliment to me for sure. Do we even like the chandelier? What about the cloud light or the space light? Maybe he would like the space light. I like that so much better. I still hate these curtains. You know what? Let's just do this. Let me get rid of these high school years curtains, and then we'll just do this guy. And then maybe even over here, we'll do the same thing. All right, what are we gonna finish up the balcony with? I guess I could put a little rocking chair out there. Let me know in the comments who your favorite member of the Goth family is. Alexander's room is dreamy and kind of all over the place, but it is done. Moving on. Should we do Cassandra's room next? Her current aspiration is musical genius. So we do need to get her some musical stuff. I'm assuming that's why they have the piano. Actually, they already have some musical stuff in here. She's a high school student and she has the violin skill. She's creative, gloomy, and she dislikes family motivated Sims. Okay, these children are not happy. These are not happy children. So music and gloomy. She's gloomy. So why is her room pink? I don't think we're going with pink, you guys. I think we're gonna go with black. I just feel like if you're gloomy, you're not gonna want to be surrounded by pink all the time. I kind of wish I could grab that wallpaper I used earlier for Alexander. I kind of want to use that in here. We're going dark, you guys, like Wednesday. Hopefully picking out curtains for this room is going to be easier than Alexander's. We could do these heavy ones from Lovestruck, but they're just so short. That's the only problem with these curtains, is they're so short. I guess these sheer ones from high school years, they don't look bad. I mean, they are still kind of gloomy because they're black, but they're also pretty. I don't mind the desk being here. I feel like it's kind of a nice space looking out over the windows. We should probably get her a computer though. I don't like this chair. This vampire chair I think is really nice. I really like that. So maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll change it. I'm not sure. Where did the violin go? I know there was one earlier. Oh, there it is. Okay, it's just kind of hiding. This dresser is really pretty. I don't mind keeping that. And I feel like we can do better than these mirrors. I don't like those mirrors. I mean, they're very pretty. They're just small. Do we feel like she wants this Princess Cordelia royal bust, or do we feel like Mortimer and Bella have kind of thrust that upon her, like the weird ship decoration in Alexander's room? I guess I'm gonna leave it in here just in case. And also, I don't want to pick out other decorations. And then maybe we could also give her a music award. I know that this is actually from the music career, but maybe she does competitions and she won that. And then I can't remember, where does she keep Thing? Does she keep him in a drawer, or does she have like a little keepsake box? I think I'm gonna do a little keepsake box. I know I'm talking about Wednesday, not Cassandra. I'm getting myself confused at this point. I'm gonna give her a reading chair also over here. I know it's dark in here. I think I somehow deleted a lamp. Not a lamp, a light. I need to fix that. There we go. Much better. All right, so I'm gonna get her a black bed as well, and I'm thinking one of these canopy beds. This one is from For Rent. I don't know. Maybe we go high high school years in here because I don't know what else to do. And I'm already tired of looking at beds after the Alexander situation. We'll do a little journal where she can work on her songwriting. Maybe we could do the sad love struck painting for her. Yes, I like that. That looks good. I don't love the bedside tables, honestly, but I'm going to try to go with it. And is it too much to go with a piano rug? Yep, it is. And then it looks like this was in her room originally, this little space print. What else was in here? She had a bookcase and a little poster. I'm deleting that poster. I do not like those. I guess we could keep the bookcase, but we would have to scooch her door over like this. Would that be okay? Yes, it would. We'll turn the mirror around. I feel like this gray is not working. I'm gonna have to change that mirror out actually. All right, guys, I think we're done. Let's move on to her bathroom. Back to the curtains. I have to figure out the curtain situation again. I am tired of the curtains. What about the for rent ones? Could we do that? I know that leaves the little ones open. The little ones don't matter, okay? They're stained glass, so we're gonna pretend like they don't matter. I'm done. That's good. I'm fine with that. We'll do a little medicine cabinet up above the toilet. Then I was thinking that over on this side is gonna be where I put the sink. So then I was thinking that we could just put a bathtub right here if it would fit. And we'll do the fancy one because they're fancy, so we'll do this one. I think that fits. That's fine. The door should be fine. I think this may be my least favorite bathroom I've ever built. I just don't like it very much. Is it the fact that the bathtub is white? Is that what's bugging me? This one's better. Moving on. Let me check in on Mortimer and Bella, and then we should be able to finish the build. Bella is a party animal. Wow, I didn't expect that. Okay, so we got to make the house nice. We got to make sure that we have like a stereo and stuff like that. She's also a secret agent, so she needs the logic skills. She'll need a computer as well, and they have a chess table, so that is perfect. Her skills are charisma, fitness, and programming. All right, we got to think about the fitness skill. We don't really have anything for that yet. She's family oriented, she's good, and she's romantic. She dislikes egotistical Sims. And then, of course, she is married to Mortimer, who is a Renaissance Sim, which is mostly just about having careers and stuff like that. He also needs some logic skill. We've got books in the house. He also is in the writer career, so he also needs a computer. He has the writing skill, and he is creative, a bookworm, and outgoing. He likes idealist Sims. So there we go. All right, computer, fitness stuff, stereo for parties. All right, I think I got it, you guys. I'm kind of tired of picking out wallpaper. Maybe we let them keep their wallpaper. I think I'm going to get rid of this ottoman and buy them a bookcase. And I think I'm going to scooch the bed on this side of the wall instead of where it was at. They currently have the nicest bed, 12,000 simoleons this bed cost. I think I might swap them to this color. I know they like red though. I know they do. What about this one? This one's okay. Is that the one I started with? I can't remember. What kind of painting would they have? They would have a very fancy one, I feel like. We could do this. This one is pretty expensive. It's pretty fancy. I don't think I like the wallpaper. I think I've got to change it. We could do this as an accent wall. I know it's a lot. We don't want to do the whole room like that. Oh, I forgot about the love struck, you guys. This is nice. Now I kind of can see why they had the bed over here, because now I feel like this wall is just so empty. I need some kind of painting. What if we move the bookcase over here? And we could put an extra desk over here. And we need a computer. I can keep the couches, but I'm going to scooch them back a little bit. All right, what are we putting right here? Maybe another globe. Oh yeah, you know what? Forget the table. Sell the table. Put this golden globe here. I'm gonna give them the briefcase full of money too. Or isn't there a duffel bag? A duffel bag? Forget the briefcase. Let's do a whole duffel bag. I'm gonna grab them a massive TV to take up some space on this wall. Do we even want to put this desk in there? I mean, that's kind of close to each other, isn't it? Maybe I should put a desk over here. I'm gonna put a stereo up here. That's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm happy with this situation. I put a chair over here and moved this plant over here, and I think that's fine. But that still leaves this whole wall, and I am running out of ideas. Maybe we could get Bella a punching bag. I forgot about fitness. I need to do that. Oh, we do have a red though. Okay, and we could kind of just push it right here. Oh, and some of those weights. I can get some of those weights too from Love Struck. And I feel like that's it, you guys. I don't love their bedroom. Honestly, that's kind of the theme for this whole house. I don't love it, but it's slightly better, right? I feel like it is, maybe. I'm going to do the same thing in this bathroom basically that I did here. I'm just going to decorate it really quickly. Let's see. We can keep this shower. What is this? What? That's a roof. Why is my roof in here? Oh, please don't mess up my whole build. Please don't mess up my whole build. Oh, I messed up the roof freeze and it did not fix the roof. Maybe I just delete it. Okay, well that happened. I think we'll put our sink over here. And unless we actually could, we have enough room, we could do a double sink. I think I'm gonna go with these vampires counters, and I'm gonna do the Love Struck mirror, because right now it's just my favorite one. We could definitely do better than this shower, so I'm gonna go growing together. We'll switch the toilet over here, delete this. Okay, I went ahead and did all of the bathrooms, so they are done. But here is the guest bathroom. For this one, I'm going fancy. Like, this is where when Bella has her parties, this is where she is sending people to impress them, essentially. So we have this fancy little area over here. We have, you know, all the bathroom necessities, nothing too fancy there. But I also put in one of the spa day massage chairs, and I'm not sure if this is going to be functional because, to be honest, I've never actually went to a spa in the game. I should probably do that, but I've never done that so far, so I don't know exactly where your Sims go to when they use this object. So I don't know. I will see if that's functional, but this bathroom is done. So that's 3 bathrooms up here, and then downstairs we had this half bath, which is now a full bath with a Love Struck shower, which is not the fanciest, but you know what? I had to fit it in somehow. I had to sort it out, but it should be completely functional. I think it's fine. It's my least favorite of all the bathrooms. Actually, no, that's not true because Cassandra's is still my least favorite. So now I just have to finish up this room and we'll be done with the second floor. I'm going to change these stairs out to brown, and then I'm not really sure what kind of wallpaper to use. I guess we could use the same one we used up in Alexander's room. Then in this corner over here, we have the door leading into the bathroom, so I can't really block that. I was going to grab the butler statue, but maybe we grab this, whatever this is, this statue, this fancy statue. Put it over here in the corner by the bathroom, and plus a plant. Hopefully I can fit a plant in there. Let's just do this plant. I don't feel like this is a super fancy plant, but I'm running out of fancy plant options. We have this little accent table I could kind of put right here, maybe with a mirror. We'll swoosh the grandfather clock right there. I don't like these dividers, so I'm deleting that. I just don't like them. We'll put the piano over here in the corner. Maybe I should put the butler statue up here. I'm gonna give him the gold bricks too, because he holds stuff. I'm gonna give him these. Oh my gosh, look at that. So fancy. You know Bella would do that. She would definitely do that. All right, what are we gonna put up here? Probably a couch, because if we have the piano, you want to be able to sit up here and listen to Cassandra, not Wednesday. Why? Hey, oh, I'm out of money. I was gonna say, why will it not let me place this couch? There, we have a little space, and we can grab the piano picture. There's a picture. Where is it? Is it not called piano? It's literally a picture of a piano, you guys. What? Oh, here it is. Here it is. Ode to Jazz, Ivory. That's what I need to remember, Ivory. Actually, what if we move the piano picture over there, and then we could use this picture over here? Is that too much? Maybe black and white. I feel like that actually is too much color. We'll do this one. All right, I'm feeling like that's a pass, you guys. I'm giving up. I'm moving on. I know this wall needs something, but what? That's the question, what? And is it worth trying to find something when my camera is jumping like this? No, it's not. I'm going downstairs. Forget it. Second floor is done. I don't want to start with the kitchen. I really don't, because I feel like that's going to be the worst room. So maybe we start with the dining room. I'm going to go in and get rid of all of these curtains. I don't hate this wallpaper. We can keep this. I'm going to update the flooring, but I wouldn't mind putting this area on a platform because it kind of is separated from this marble area anyway. Let's see how bad it will mess up the exterior of the build if I do that. Yep, the roof freeze freaked out as expected. I feel like we're good. Okay, that was not that bad. I'm just going one notch. What got moved to the household inventory? Okay, my curtains, that's fine. I can handle that. You know what? I did this so silly. I could have just done that. It's so dark. I don't want to do the purple. I hope you guys don't like the purple. I don't like it. I don't want to do it. I feel like we should have more chairs as well. And I think I want the vampire table. Should I get the vampire chairs as well? I probably am gonna have to buy another butler statue. This dining room is very large, but very well decorated, so I feel like it's saving me a bit of time. I'm gonna scooch that back into the corner. Do they have a bar? Should I get them a bar? No, they don't. I'm gonna buy them a bar. I'm gonna do them a favor. I need something fancy for the wall. Should we do another coat of arms? You can kind of barely notice the bar because it blends in with the rest of the room, but it is there. Now we need plants. We'll do one potted palm, and I guess we could do another butler. Should we do more gold bricks as well? Why not? It actually kind of looks like butter. That's so weird. Now I can't unsee that. Maybe we should put a little bit of music in here for her parties. Because a lot of times with parties, you have to listen to music at the same time. Maybe I could swap the gold bricks out for the gramophone. Nope, nope, it won't fit on there. You need a table. We'll just do black. Everything else in this room is black. It's so dark. It's so dreary. All right, there we go. There's the dining room. The entranceway, they have these milk jugs. I feel like we can do better. I don't mind keeping one of them. Over here, we actually could put an ottoman. I've deleted every ottoman so far in this build. So now is the moment we can actually grab one. And a mirror. We'll do a little floor mirror. Done. Okay, now I'm gonna do a shoe rack. We're not putting curtains on these windows. We're not doing it because I'm tired of curtains. But I am going to scooch this milk jug over here. I mean, it's going to block this door, but there's other doors, so it's fine. And we are done with the entranceway. Well, almost, actually. I forgot we have this whole corner. We got to come up with something to put here, actually. Ooh, what shall it be? Actually, you know what? I was going to put this in the kitchen, but since I am desperate, I will just put it right here. I was thinking, since Bella's a party animal, that we could get one of those tea magic personal brewers, or however you say it, because a lot of times with the parties, you have to change your Sims moods. At least I do. I get the stupidest task. In my opinion, they're so stupid because it'll be like, make 3 Sims playful at the same time, and I resent it, to be honest. It's always playful though, isn't it? Maybe sometimes it's energized, but I feel like it's usually playful. Make your Sims be playful at the— I'm gonna put some fruit down here. But anyway, I just realized that I kind of was rambling. If you have the Tea Magic Personal Brewer, if you guys don't know this and you don't know what I'm talking about, the Tea Magic Personal Brewer here— nope, that's not it. That's the espresso machine. But you can make these different teas which affect your Sims' moods. And so I figured that would be handy if you're a party animal. All right, so that's the entranceway. I think, once again, I feel like the kitchen is going to be horrible. So let's move on into the formal living room, which is not bad. This is not a bad room. I mean, we can make this work. I don't like how this is off center. I know why they did it, because of this door, but we've got other door options. So we're not doing that. We need a TV. Are they against electronics? Do they not like electronics? What is their deal? I do not like this wallpaper. I don't like this at all. Let's just use this one. All right, that's already an improvement. There, they have a TV. And we can get rid of these curtains. That leaves a humongous wall that I'm gonna have to deal with, but I will deal with that later. Love the chess table here. Usually I would probably change a bunch of this stuff, but not today. I am vibing with the original build. I like it. It works. If it works, I'm not fixing it. I am a big fan of the potted palm, but I feel like 2 of them is a bit excessive, so I'm gonna sell that one. Actually, no, I'm going to move this one over here. I don't know what I'm going to do with that corner yet. And then this is not super necessary, but it's fancy, and so I'm going to keep it. We'll pop it right here. Throw the candelabra over here. And we'll call that area done, which means— oh my gosh, there's more candelabras. There's so many of them down here. We'll put it over there. I'm not a big fan of these big fancy tables. We're selling one of them. We don't need that. I don't like how off-center everything is. I'm going to scooch the couches back center with the fireplace. Is that too big for that rug? Maybe a little bit. Should we do one more couch too? 3 couches is a lot. They have another fancy ship. Okay, so they bought Alexander one, and then they bought themselves one as well. And I'll keep this table. How about that? I'll keep this table, but we're getting rid of the lamps, or at least one of them. That just leaves us needing this corner done, and then we're done with the living room. So what are we going to put in this corner? What about a piano down here? We could do a piano, or we could do a microphone. We'll do a piano and a microphone. I'm going to do one of these little books for Mortimer also. All right, I think the living room is done. We're moving on to the worst of the worst. We're moving on to the kitchen. First thing I'm going to do is get rid of literally all of these overhead cabinets. We'll deal with that later. And then it's actually kind of funny because they have this breakfast nook. They have 2 chairs. So maybe this is where Mortimer and Bella sit down and they have their tea and all that good stuff. Then there's just one random Kinder-made chair. I mean, what is this chair doing here? Why is this here? Did I accidentally place that? Oh, I have a tree coming into the kitchen too. You know what? I'm not doing well today. Did that fix it? Nope. It made it worse. All right. So I'm going to delete the random child's chair. And I don't mind Mortimer and Bella having their own little space over here. Maybe we need a little table over there. I hate this wallpaper. That's got to go. I don't really want to do the red tile. I wonder if we have any black. What about this tile, you guys? I'm going to get rid of these cabinets because I am going to use those same ones I used in the bathroom, the vampires cabinets, these guys. It looks like they have a little coffee pot. I'll let them keep that. I'll allow it. they have the old-timey stove and refrigerator. I'm kind of surprised at that. I didn't expect that. I expected fancy. Oh, I forgot there was a door back here. I also forgot to decorate the back porch. I'm gonna have to do that. That'll be easy though. I feel like we do need some more overhead counters at this point. Is that even the right color? Why does that look different than the cabinets? Look at that, you guys. It looks brighter. Oh, isn't there a theory that Bella Goth is an alien? I was looking for one last piece of artwork to put in here, and I may be completely making that up in my head, but I feel like there's some Sims theory that she's an alien or something, and then this is a Martian memories landscape, so I'm putting that in there, and I'm calling it a day on this side of the kitchen. That side is done, and I don't ever want to think about it again. I think we'll do a bulletin board in here just for decoration, and maybe some pots and pans as well. I know we already have these hanging up, but I was thinking that Bella's gonna have a lot of parties and stuff like that, so she would possibly hire a caterer a whole lot. Why can I not find the pots and pans? There they are. Okay. The gold clashes with the bronze. What color should we do? Just black, maybe? Just black? Yeah. But anyway, I was thinking that she probably would hire caterers, and so she would have a bunch of people in here cooking, and it's not that big of a deal if we have a ton of pans. That's basically what I'm trying to say. I've borderline given up at this point, you guys. I'm just ready to get it done. Maybe I could change the swatch of this. I have a silver, but I feel like it's not the right silver. I don't really even like that, honestly. I like the bronze. I feel like it matches our cabinets, and we're just gonna go with it. We're gonna pretend like everything's fine. That just leaves this whole area plus the back porch, but the kitchen is actually annoying me at this point, so I'm ready to get it done. I was thinking that it would make sense to have a dishwasher as well if they're having a lot of parties, so maybe we could shove a dishwasher over here. Yep, like that. Perfect. Maybe I move my cork board over here. Okay, and then that doesn't look super well decorated, but it's fine. One more picture and I'm moving on to the backyard. Let's do this. That's dark and gloomy. All right, the kitchen's done. I hate it. I don't even want to talk about it. I genuinely am so over this build at this point. I think that I'm gonna grab the old potted palm and pop it right here. And then I'm gonna grab one of these benches that were already placed in the build, and I'm gonna put it right here. And I think we're done. I'm tired, you guys. This is a big house. I think I've been building for over 4 hours, maybe even more, but we're done. I'm so glad it's done. Actually, I don't hate it and now that it's over, but I don't know if I love it. It's definitely not one of my favorite renovations, but let me know what you guys thought about it down below in the comments, because I always love hearing from you guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you very soon with a brand new build video, but that is all for this one. So bye guys.